Do you want more success, more growth, more results? Then it's time for the Boundless Success Accelerator from the Modern Observer Group. This isn't your average coaching program. It's where top performers come to dominate. Weekly group sessions, on-demand coaching, a community that's got your back, and a power-packed library of tools to supercharge your business and career. No more excuses, no more waiting. Get in, level up, and start building the life you've been dreaming about. Visit us at modernobserver.com/boundlesssuccess to join today. Let's get you to the next level. We're here because the news is being distorted. We're here because people are being inundated with misinformation on social media. We're here because people are being judged guilty until proven innocent. We are fighting back with facts. This is not a safe zone, so buckle up, Buttercup. This is the raw, naked truth. Anti-Hamas protests in Gaza, the Russia hoax declassified, consumer confidence drops, and more. Welcome to the Raw Naked Truth. I'm your host, Eric Lopkin, and here's the news you need to know. Anti-Hamas protests broke out in the northern Gaza Strip on Tuesday as hundreds of Palestinian men took to the streets to call for an end to the war with Israel. Videos of the protest began circulating on social media on Tuesday and come as Israeli airstrikes and offensive operations against Hamas have continued since the first phase of an internationally brokered ceasefire ended earlier this month, before a second phase could be secured. One video distributed by the Center for Peace Communications showed protesters chanting, "Hamas, get out." The man filming the protest provided his own commentary, which reportedly said, "Gaza's people don't want wars. They demand the end of Hamas's rule. They demand peace." Gazans turned out in anti-Hamas street demonstrations, braving gunfire and prison in 2019 and again on July 30th, 2023. This is the most substantial mass protest since then, Joseph Broad, president of the Center for Peace Communications, said in a statement. It highlights Gazan aspirations to end the war by ending Hamas's reign of terror, alongside the release of all hostages. Delegations from Russia and Ukraine on Tuesday agreed to a ceasefire in the Black Sea, following talks with Trump administration officials this week in Saudi Arabia. The United States and Russia have agreed to ensure safe navigation, eliminate the use of force, and prevent the use of commercial vessels for military purposes in the Black Sea, the White House said in a statement following talks in Jeddah. Similarly, just moments later, Ukrainian Defense Minister Rustem Umerov, who is leading the delegation, confirmed that all parties have agreed to ensure safe navigation, eliminate the use of force, and prevent the use of commercial vessels for military purposes in the Black Sea. President Donald Trump on Tuesday signed an executive order requiring people to provide proof of American citizenship when they register to vote, and demanding that all ballots be reviewed by Election Day. The order requires government-issued proof of U.S. citizenship on its voter registration forms, directs the Attorney General to enter into information-sharing agreements with state election officials to identify cases of election fraud or other election law violations, and conditions federal election-related funds on states complying with federal election integrity measures. There are other steps that we will be taking in the coming weeks, Trump said just before signing the order. We think we'll be able to end up getting fair elections. Donald Trump also signed an executive order directing the FBI to declassify all documents related to the 2016 Crossfire Hurricane investigation into his campaign's alleged ties with Russia. Calling the FBI investigation a total weaponization, Trump said Americans deserve to see the evidence and predicted the media would avoid it. The FBI launched the investigation in 2016, and special counsel Robert Mueller later found no criminal conspiracy, but stopped short of clearing Trump on obstruction charges. The declassification follows years of contention, with special counsel John Durham's 2023 report concluding the FBI lacked evidence to start the probe and failed to act on intelligence suggesting the probe was based on a Clinton campaign effort to link Trump to Russia. Consumer confidence dimmed further in March as the view of future conditions fell to the lowest level in more than a decade, the conference board reported on Tuesday. The board's monthly confidence index of current conditions slipped to 92.9, a 7.2-point decline, and the fourth consecutive monthly contraction. Economists surveyed by Dow Jones had been looking for a reading of 93.5. However, the measure for future expectations told an even darker story, with the index tumbling 9.6 points to 65.2, the lowest reading in 12 years and well below the 80 level that is considered a signal for a recession ahead. The index measures respondents' outlook for income, business, and job prospects. Consumer confidence is highly influenced by grocery prices, gas prices, concerns about job security, and media coverage. That's the Raw Naked Truth. You can catch every episode of the Raw Naked Truth Daily News Brief, as well as our sister podcast, Carnivore Radio, with news analysis and commentary, as well as the rest of the Xvadio Podcast Network at xvadio.com, the Apple Podcast app, YouTube, Rumble, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Audible, Amazon Music, and other platforms that respect freedom of speech. We'll see you next time.